cautious, careful, not to allow you into the meditation. It will create enough of ideas, enough of hindrances. No, I am feeling a little tired, I have not worked so much. Let me have one session off. Let me have little bit. Never encourage, never go behind the mind. Have a red letter, no card in your hand. Whenever your mind says, now it is enough, just show that card. No, I am going to meditate. I am going to do. Naturally, after 2-3 times, mind will stop saying, mind will stop tempting you. Because if you listen to the mind, you cannot listen to the master. You have listened to the mind throughout your life. Till this moment, you are listening only to the mind. Am I right? What mind has given? Except worries and miseries, mind has not given anything. Can you say mind has given something juicy? No. If you don't have what you want, it will be continuously hankering. If you get what you want, it will create a guilt in you. Hoping, hankering, when you get guilt and depression. Just the chakra goes like this. The mind, listening to the mind, nothing else happens except that worries and miseries. So give a chance to the master for just for 2 days, not more than that. So these are the basic few things, basic few understandings I want to give you. How to enter into the meditation techniques, how to enter into the whole group. When you enter into the meditation techniques, just go with a complete sincerity. Never have anything reservation. Never have anything, yes, let me give a little bit of time, let me see. Not like that. A complete whole being, put your whole being at stake to the meditation techniques. Don't do it half. Even when you laugh, laugh completely. See, the laughter is a language we have forgotten. We have forgotten doing anything completely. Even the job, we have forgotten. You see, you laugh only seeing the other person's prestige, other person's social status. If the other person is socially well-to-do, you laugh a little more. Your smile is a little big. If he is equal, a sort of, if he is less than you, you just give. Even our laughter, we measure seeing the other persons. Everything has become utility. We don't involve into the life, into the reality completely. We have a sort of heavy weight in our head. Whatever we do, we have a weight. We don't let go ourselves. So now, for these 2 days, just let go yourself completely. Anything you do, just do it with completeness. Put your whole thing, never anything in reservation, never anything in a reserved way. A small story can be told. Once Imran Asudi was telling a joke, cracking a joke. To tell a joke, you need a little bit of intelligence. He cracked the joke such a way that nobody understood. All the friends who were sitting around him, they were not understood what he said. The punchline of the joke is missed. But one friend, one person laughed like anything. He started laughing uproariously. The other friends told him, why are you laughing like this? None of us have understood what has happened, what has been told. Neither us, I think he himself has not understood. Why are you laughing? The friend who laughed like anything, he just calmed himself down and told him, laugh now itself, otherwise he will tell the same joke once more. He will tell the same thing once more. At least to avoid that, laugh now itself. Even if you miss the joke, don't miss the laughter. That is not the thing to be missed. Yeah. Sadaji, about the people who never respond. Sadaji went to a competition. The competition was, if you don't laugh for 100 jokes, you will be given 1 lakh. The competition. 10 people will sit around you and they will be continuously cracking jokes. And you are not expected to laugh. First one man went, he waited, he was able to manage till the 30th. But after 30th he was not able to manage, he came out. He laughed and came out. The next man went, he managed till 60 and he was not able to manage anything more, he came out. The third man went and managed 80 jokes and he came out. Once Sadaji got into the stage and he was able to manage till 90 and it went to up to 95. 95 he slowly started smiling, not laughing but smiling. His wife was sitting in front of him. She started shouting, "Hey, don't smile, close your eye, close your mouth, otherwise you will lose 1 lakh. Just only few more minutes, manage somehow." But somehow, 98th joke, he was not able to manage. He laughed, he burst into the laughter, he laughed. The wife started shouting at him, "You fool, you managed so much of 98 you managed, can't you manage one? Just, you could have managed 2 more. You would have got 1 lakh of rupee. Why did you not manage?" Sadaji replied, No, just now I understood the first joke." See, if you wait, if you relax, if you see, you will understand only 98th. When the 98th joke is told, you will understand the first joke. You will miss so many things. So, if you are already having the closed head, if you wait understanding, when we go for the 8th meditation, you will understand the first meditation. Don't delay the understanding. Don't think that. To open up. When you understood this, put your whole thing at stake. When you understood this, put your whole thing into the meditation. And never think, my relative is here, my friend is here, my mother is here, how can I enter into the meditation? Don't have the idea that he is here, she is here. Don't have the idea about your surroundings. Don't bother about the other. It is you who came to cleanse yourself. So never bother about your neighbor. Never bother about that person or this person. You have come here to cleanse yourself. See, when we go to listen something, medical discourses. When you listen a medical discourse, what we feel? Yeah, professor says, if you have a small pain in your chest, it may be the symptom of heart problem. If you have a small pain in the knee, it may be the symptom of arthritis. If he speaks, immediately we just verify. If you know you have no problem, you are a healthy young man, but you just verify yourself. Even if you don't touch, at least mentally, you just see whether you are alright. You check with yourself. But when you go to a spiritual discourse, the spiritual master says, you must adjust yourself in the life, you must have a little bit of adjusting quality in your family. We immediately refer our wife, or our husband, or our daughter-in-law, or our mother-in-law. We never refer immediately ourselves. We don't refer with ourselves. See, when it is a medical, when it is about medication, you refer with yourself. When it is about spirituality, you refer with others. This is a game of the mind. Listen the whole thing like a medical discourse. When it is something to do with the medical, when it is something to do with medication, you directly refer with yourself. And you never bother what others think. You never think what others will say about it. But when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to the mental things, we always compare with others. We always compare with him or her, never with yourself. Here at least for 2 days, do it like a medical, do it like a medical discourse, listen like a medical discourse, never like a spiritual discourse. See, with the spiritual discourse, if you go to listen to a Ramayana, even if you sleep half an hour, nothing wrong. You know the story. Rama only will go to forest, Sita will be kidnapped, Anjaneya will go to Lanka, and Ravana will be killed. Even if you miss one episode, you don't miss anything. You don't miss much. You can pick up the story again. But if you go to a medication discourse, if you miss one portion, what will happen? One man went to a doctor and asked him, "Doctor, I have a sinus problem. What can I do?" The doctor told, "Go and sit under the cold water tap for an hour and come back." This man was not able to understand. What is this? What are you telling? You are asking me to go and sit under the cold water tap 1 hour? I will get asthma. The doctor says, "Yes, that is what I wanted. Because I know how to medicate for asthma, not for the wheezing." So if you miss something, the same thing will happen. So never miss anything. If you listen like a spiritual discourse, we tend to miss. And if you feel like sleeping, please just go to the last row and sit there. If you feel like sleeping, just have a few minutes and then come in between. The small story can do. Once a man who was a great monk, was a great preacher, he died. On the same day, a taxi driver also has died. Taxi driver in Chennai. Both went to the court of Yamadharma. Yamadharma is just checking and sending them, allotting the places. First the Swami was brought in front of him. He was asked, "What are you? What's your name?" He told, "I am Swami so and so." "What were you doing?" "I was preaching and spreading the spiritual message. I was giving the spiritual discourses. I was taking the classes." Then the Yamadharma saw the list of his Papa Punya and told him, "Have the wooden staff," and was given a silver key and sent to a second class room. Then next man came. Yamadharma asked, "What are you?" "I am Ramesh. I am a taxi driver in Chennai." I was a taxi driver in Chennai. He saw the Papa Punya list of the driver, gave him the golden key and golden staff, sent him for the first class room. The Swami was not able to understand. What is this? He is just a taxi driver. For him you are giving heaven. For him you are giving all the respects. I was spreading about God's message. I was speaking about God throughout my life. But I have been given a second class. You should answer for this. I cannot understand. Then Yama told, "You see, in heaven, we don't bother about what you do. We bother about the result. When you preached, people were sleeping. When he drove, people were praying God." When he was driving, people were praying to God to save their life. When you preach, people were sleeping. So we don't bother what you do. We bother what is the result. So you cannot have the heaven because the preaching was such, people were only sleeping. So please, not for your sake, at least for my sake, don't sleep. If you sleep, I will be having the second class room. You may not, but I will be. At least for my sake, don't sleep here. Completely involve yourself and keep yourself away.